good day, everyone, and welcome to Extra Point. Today on Extra Point, we are talking Beaver Booster Club, and we have some of the, don't want to say royalty because I don't want to give you, I'll just say leadership. We have Sheri Lagunas, who is the president. Did I say your last name correctly?
You did. Yes.
Okay, all right. And Alyssa Creighton, who is head of membership. And welcome to Extra Point, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Let's just talk basically, jump into the Beaver Booster Club. It does so much. And let's just talk about what has happened now. Talking to Beaver football coach Zach McCray a couple of weeks ago when we first talked about the Beaver Booster Club, he was talking about just the monies that you raise is not just for athletics. So why don't you guys just kind of review some of your where the money has gone for maybe just this last athletic year, last school year?
We have so many things that we love. I mean, we just love to make sure that every student in the school is affected by Booster Club in some way. So we help with youth legislator. We've helped by part of the FFA trailer. Just this last year, we bought a bunch of drums for the band so they can start their marching band. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to see the marching band.
Well, that's cool because you see that. Well, you used to see it on TV when you would watch a college football game. Now it's that space is taken up by all these guys who think they know what they're talking about. But marching bands are just, the only way you can describe it is just cool.
I know. And Katie's been working on it, but then, of course, COVID hit. So I'm really excited and hoping we can see the marching band this year. I've truly been super excited about that. We help with all the different sports teams, whether it's like the tennis. We bought the backboards for the tennis, balls, uniforms. We also, this last year, bought a bunch of weightlifting cages.
For the new weight room.
Yes. So that not only affects just the athletes, like the football players who go and lift during the summer, but any kid who takes weightlifting class gets to use that also.
Well, I know Zach had mentioned how important you guys were when it come to their equipment because a football helmet is not a cheap thing at all. And he said if it wasn't for the Booster Club, his kids wouldn't be able to wear the helmets that keep them safe.
Yeah, I think he, having all the moms part of Booster Club, they want to make sure that their child's head is protected and, the whole team. And that's the big thing is we want to make sure each student and athlete is protected and has the best equipment that they can. So hopefully there's not so many injuries.
Well, Alyssa, you're the head of the membership. We're past when you first started because it started prior to the season, but it's as you said, it's an ongoing event. So how about just like a extra easy version of what you do on your membership drive?
Yeah, and I'm fairly new to membership. Julie Bramlett has been in charge of membership for several years, so she's actually training me, and she's absolutely fantastic in trying to get more boosters as a part of our club because we feel that everything we do is very important, and it's not just for athletics. It's for all of the students of BCHS and their activities. So it's not exclusive to sports. And so without our membership drive, which usually starts about midsummer, but ongoing, like you said, you joined 3 weeks ago.
Actually, I talked about it 3 weeks ago. When was it? Last week?
Last Friday.
Yeah, that I came in and wrote my check. So.
Which is awesome. So thank you for that. It's ongoing. It's an ongoing effort. And so anytime someone can become a member of Booster Club at any kind of we have different levels that people can join. And so the membership, you can be a part of something that's special for BCHS and special for all of the students and important to all of the efforts we try to provide for the entire school.
Well, I know as a former Beaver about 120 years ago or something like that, I felt guilty for not being a part of it sooner. So maybe that's a thing too, that we can poke those former Dillon Beavers of many generations. And you have all different levels. You're not asking for huge amounts of money, you know, that you have to go down to and make a bank loan to join the Beaver Booster Club. So it's very important. How do you market? I mean, how do you conduct your membership drive?
So typically we send out information to former boosters. And then from there, we usually look at, you know, incoming freshmen, new incoming freshmen to the high school. And after that, it's typically just word of mouth for the Booster Club. And we try and get information out there, and we're working constantly. Ryan Gibson's working on some information that we can get out to try and show people what all we do support. So a lot of it is word of mouth. So this is super important for our membership drive. So we appreciate you guys having us here. Hopefully this helps as well, because there's no one size fits all as far as a membership level goes. You know, our lowest level is $25, but that doesn't mean $10 doesn't impact our organization. So any kind of donation or support goes a really long way.
And you mentioned the $25 level. Why don't you cover all the levels possible?
Sure. So our beginning level is just our family individual membership level. It's $25, and we give you a window cling that you can put in your business or your home or wherever you'd like, or your car. And the next level up is the Blue Club. That's $100. And same thing, you get a decal and a window cling, and there's some promotional items that you can get put in a drawing for. Gold Club is $200, and that is the first level where you can actually get one family pass to get into all BCHS activities. So that's $200 for the Gold Club. And one of the cool things about Gold Club is not only do you get the family pass into all of the events, you get a sign in the gymnasium. And you can put on there whether it's your, you know, family name or business name. And then the Platinum Club is $500. And with that one, you get 3 family passes into all BCHS activities, but you also get a Platinum sign. There's a separate wall for Platinum sponsors in the gymnasium as well.
And I'm sure they're recognized in programs and such too?
Yep.
Definitely the Platinum members we put on the back of the program, and Alyssa and Julie update that weekly. So every Tuesday they call Audra, and then Audra fixes the program and adds the new ones. So it's fun to see that, you know, people look, and it's fun to see your name or your business on the back of the program. So,
well, it's me as joining the Beaver Booster Club. I'm just glad I can help, because everything is more expensive nowadays, and BCHS is near and dear to me, but it also, I mean, it's shown success all across the board. I mean, athletically, yeah, there are state championships, but the drama club has won state championships too. Speech and drama has won state championships too. The music program was phenomenal when I was there a long, long time ago, and it hasn't lost a step.
No.
And as I'm kind of piggybacking over your list here, you cover the whole spectrum of Beaver activities.
yes, and we try, you know, even last year with COVID, we had to make special buckets. And so each athlete could keep their water bottle and their mask in their bucket and keep it separated. So we had Katie Visna, who did all of the vinyl lettering on the buckets. And so, I mean, that was something we don't usually have to pull out of our funds, but it was a necessity at that last year. So
you're in football, you're the 12th man. In basketball, you're the first person off the bench. In volleyball, you're the first person off the bench. You're running the my track terminology has escaped me. What's the anchor?
The anchor.
You're the anchor on the track team. You're all of the above. So we want you to get out and support. In fact, I think we can do this, Jeremy. Can we put phone numbers on the bottom of the screen? Okay, so before you guys leave, give Jeremy some contact information, and at the bottom of our screen of this presentation, we'll put phone numbers, and hopefully we can generate 1 or 2 or 10 more. I mean, it's like in any kind of effort like this, you don't complain if you only get one person signing up.
right.
So 1 is good. 1 is good. 10 is great.
Yes.
You know, another 100 is phenomenal, and for the betterment of the students of Beaverhead County High School. You guys have any closing statements?
Well, what I would like everybody to know, 100% of all the money that we make goes directly back to the students, to the high school. Every penny goes to the students. So
that's good to know in this crazy world of fundraising nowadays.
Yep.
So, Alyssa, any thoughts on membership?
You know, one of my favorite sayings is many hands make light work. And so whether it's a $25 donation or a $500 donation, a $5 donation, every penny matters. And like I said, the impact that we're able to make for all of the students is incredible. So we hope that people would be more willing to look and join in our membership, knowing all of the things that we do, and happy to answer any questions that people have as well.
Okay, I can't think of anything else. Sheri, Alyssa, thank you very much for joining us on Extra Point. And we may have to pull you in again, maybe basketball season or something. Maybe we can kind of update where we are and what's going on, and maybe there's a few more checks you've written that you wanted to talk about then.
Okay.
So
We'd love that. Thank you.
Okay, that'll do it. Back to Jeremy.